Hey, thanks for tuning in. I'm Jed from the Philippines, welcoming you to another video brought to you by Study in Sweden. There are some mistakes in life that we could just live with and laugh about, like, I don't know, not wearing proper shoes out in the snow. Learning from our mistakes is how we grow, but in some things, like applying to study in Sweden, we'd rather not make any mistakes at all, right? So in this video, I'll talk about the 5 common mistakes that students make when applying to study in Sweden so that you can avoid them and have a successful, problem-free application. So if you're ready, let's get started. Oh, and remind me to get some snow boots after this. Mistake number 1, not reading the country-specific information. Applicants fail to read country-specific instructions and miss out on important information, such as if their documents require translation, or if their country of study is one of the countries where transcripts need to be sent directly to university admissions from their school or university. In my case, for example, the requirements for applicants from my home country, the Philippines, differ from other countries, and I almost missed out on this when I was applying. Lucky for me, I found country-specific information on Universityadmissions.se, and it saved me from a lot of trouble. I'll put a link in the description so you can check it out. Mistake number 2, not submitting the correct documents for the English requirement. Some applicants believe that it's enough to submit a university-issued certificate or letter stating that English is the language of instruction at their school or university. However, a separate certificate or letter is only accepted from specific countries. The general requirement is to prove your level of English through a test, but there are some exceptions, of course. You can find more information about the English language requirements on Universityadmissions.se, and make sure you read everything carefully so that you don't miss out on this very important requirement. Mistake number 3, not submitting officially issued documents. Another mistake that some applicants make is submitting printouts or screenshots from student portals or university websites to show their transcripts, diplomas, or proof of English requirements. But when submitting your documents to study in Sweden, it's a must that you submit officially issued documents from your school or university. These usually include official stamps, seals, and signatures that prove their validity. Mistake number 4, missing document pages. When you submit your officially issued documents, always make sure that you don't miss any document pages. For some applicants, they fail to include the back part of certain documents in their submission. In most transcripts, for example, the back part typically consists of your school or university's transcript guide and grading system. And this is important when assessing your eligibility and merit rating when applying to study in Sweden. In other documents, such as diplomas, the back part may include stamps, signatures, or additional important information proving its validity. So, if you see anything written at the back part of any documents that you are required to submit, don't forget to include it too. Mistake number 5, submitting documents in black and white copies. When submitting the complete pages of your officially issued documents, make sure you submit them in their original color. I highly suggest using a good quality scanner, or if you plan on using your mobile phone, there are several mobile apps you can use. Whatever method you choose, whether scanning it or taking a picture, remember, it's essential that all documents are in their original color and that all information written are clearly visible to avoid any disqualifications or eligibility issues. Bonus mistake, only submitting your highest attained degree. If you're applying for bachelor studies, make sure that you submit your upper secondary degree, not just your highest attained degree. Now, what does this mean? This means that let's say you already have a bachelor's degree, you still need to submit your upper secondary degree when applying to bachelor studies. This is because university admissions needs your upper secondary degree to assess your eligibility and merit rating. The same goes for master's students. If you're applying for master's studies, make sure that you submit your bachelor's degree even if you already have a master's degree. I hope that's clear. Last reminder. In general, applicants submit their documents too late. I know some of us like the thrill of submitting things right at the last minute. I'm guilty of that too. But when it comes to your application to study in Sweden, I highly suggest that you submit your requirements way earlier than the stated deadline. Remember, there are thousands of applicants every year, and there's no guarantee that you will receive feedback on your documents or eligibility on time if you submit your documents too close to the deadline. So if you can, please upload them as early as possible so that you can get feedback and still have time to submit the correct documents if needed. The application process can be tricky and very stressful. I went through the exact same thing during my application. But trust me, all of it will be worth it. And if you're successful, in just a couple of months, you'll be packing your bag to Sweden, getting ready for an adventure of a lifetime. For more information about the application process and eligibility requirements, you can always check out Universityadmissions.se and Universityadmissions.se. Also, you can check out blogs written by the Study in Sweden digital ambassadors that could guide you on your journey. I'll put links in the description for you. I hope you found this video helpful, and I wish you all the best in your application. That's it for now. Once again, this is Jed from the Philippines, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey do!